Hello, hello, hello! Good afternoon, every single buddy! Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the Shed School. Woo! We're here, we're live, we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're here, we're ready to do some learning. How are you? I haven't seen you in so long. Oh, I've missed you. I've missed you all. I've missed you, haven't I? Hope you're all doing well. Homeschooling at home and not at school, because then it'll be schooling, and it's not, it's homeschooling, isn't it, because we do that at home. Hope you're all doing all right. Welcome to the Shed School. If you've never been here before, my name is Mr. Bates. I hope you're ready to do some Key Stage 1 and 2 creative writing today. All you need at home is a piece of paper and a pen. It's all you ever need. It's all you ever need here at the Shed School. It's all you ever need. Well, welcome. So lovely to see you all here. Welcome, let me just go put up a few names here. Welcome to Michael, Zach and Theo, good afternoon. Elliot and Cameron, good afternoon. Lottie's here. Pearl and Olive, Winter's here. Hello to Ruby and Elsie as well. Welcome to every single one of you. Fantastic, thanks for joining us today. So we are going to be doing some Key Stage 1 writing. Bit of learning, we got a bit of a warm-up, we got a main activity for you, and we got a bit of a think afterwards. Like I said, piece of paper and a pen. If you've got a drink as well, have a little sip of water. It's always nice to have a little sip. Love it. We are going to be live every Monday at 1 o'clock. And if you do miss this class today, you can always watch it up on YouTube. It will be saved up on there. Same as all our lessons are up on demand right now. They are on YouTube. Do check them out. Any of our lessons are up on there. Perfect. Should we get started? Yeah, let's do it. Let's get started. Come on then. Let's get going. Perfecto. Right. Today we are going to be doing, like I said, some creative writing in the shed. Oh, it's exciting. It's some exciting writing. Oh, that rhymes. Exciting writing. So coming up in today's show, we have got a starter, bit of a warm-up to get us going. It's called Picture Picture. You guys are going to love this one. It's just a nice little warm-up to warm up your minds and your brains and your fingers and your toes. We've also then got our main activity, and today we're looking at something called a magic noun. I've made it up. It's something great. You're going to love it. And we're doing a bit of a preliminary where we're going to be recapping on our learning. Always good to have a little look over on what we've just learned. So, there we are. Mr. Monkey's ready. We're super. We're ready to go. Let's get crack-a-lacking today. So, your starter for you at home. Your starter, not your main course, your starter, just before you eat your main course. I would like you to have a look at that picture. Have a look at that picture. What can you see? First question of the day. Getting us ready. First question. What can you see? Right, I'm going to have a look. So, there, well, it looks like there's a girl, and she's on a rope doing something crazy. I think it could be like I don't know what you think at home, a zip wire, maybe? Is that what you can see? It looks like a zip wire, but what is she doing? Oh, I don't know. Have a little chat to the person next to you about what you can see. What's going on there? What do you think that girl is doing? If that is a zip wire, what is she doing on a zip wire? The crazy. Is she crazy? What's she doing? Right, I'm going to read you this. Have a little listen and take this on board. The wind rushed through her hair as she descended the mountain at great speed. For some children, this would be an exhilarating, even terrifying experience. But for Lucy, it was an ordinary journey to school. A starter of a story there, just a bit of a taste of a story. I'm going to read it to you again, and I'm going to pick up on some of those words that we might not know what they mean. Let me go back over it and I'll pause at the correct places. The wind rushed through her hair as she descended the mountain at great speed. Stop! Pause there. Descended. What does descended mean? Descended, well, it means to go down, doesn't it? Descending, if you're going down the steps, yeah, descending. Oh, I'm descending. It's kind of like falling, but descending, going down, basically what it means. Okay, I'll keep going. Any other words you weren't sure of? I think we're right. Hair, we know. Descending. Mountain, we know what a mountain is. Speed, meow. We know what that is. So, next bit. For some children, this would be an exhilarating, even terrifying experience. Pause! Pause there, pause there, pause there. Exhilarating. That's a long word, isn't it? Exhilarating. Exhilarating. What does exhilarating mean? Do you know? Well, it means really exciting. A really exhilarating experience means, oh, it was so exciting. It was probably better than exciting. Exciting's like, yeah, I'm excited, that was good. But exhilarating's like, whoa, absolutely amazing, so brilliant. So for most children, this would be an exhilarating, so it would be an exciting time, even terrifying. Now, so what does terrifying mean? Terrifying, oh, it means to be scared. I'm so scared, Mr. Bates. Don't make me go down the zip wire. Oh. So it's saying there that it was that for most children this would be a really exciting, but also a terrifying thing to do. I think I'm quite right. Going down a zip wire could be quite terrifying. I think I'd be quite terrified going down a zip wire. But it says for Lucy, it was an ordinary journey to school. What does ordinary mean? Well, it means the same, doesn't it? We kind of ordinary things, nothing really changes. It means just the same as what it was before. The ordinary, oh, it's an ordinary meal. It's the same thing, isn't it? So, we've got a bit of a taste of a story there, a bit of a sample, a bit of an exciting starter to where this story might go. Oh, Lucy! I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Lucy. I'm so excited for you as well, because we're going to be creating a little bit of a sentence and a bit of excitement about this story. Let's have a little look at what our task is. What could happen next? That's the question I'm putting to you. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. What could happen next? Now, with any of our story writing, the options are endless. Obviously, we could create anything that could happen next, but what for you is going to happen next? Young Lucy has gone down a zip wire. She's gone to school. Crazy way to get to school. But what could happen next, do you think? Jot some bits and pieces down your bits of paper. If you want to write a sentence, go for it. If you want to put some words down, go for it. If you want to draw a picture, go for it. I don't mind. Whatever gets pen to paper helps. If you want to just have a chat with your mum or your dad or whoever's there with you, have a chat with them. But what could happen next in this exciting story? I don't know. Anything could happen, couldn't it? But what for you could happen next? I'd love to know some of your ideas. Feel free to put them in the comments box if you have an idea and you can type fast. Let me know, what do you think could happen next? Oh, I don't know, I'm going to guess. What could happen next for me? Well, I think, I really love the idea that she's going to school, but maybe something's happened at school. This isn't a normal day. I'm feeling this story could be quite fun. If it's not a normal day, and it's a bit crazy, but she zip wire to school, and then maybe she gets to school, but her school has been washed away in the swamp. Maybe it's a swamp school. Yeah, swamp school. Da 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 da. Swamp school. Could have a theme. Could have a theme. I'm feeling a theme. But swamp school. Yeah, her school might have disappeared. Yeah. Oh, right. Well, she will crash into a tree. She could crash. I love that. She crashed into a tree. Maybe that's next. And then what happens? Then she can't get to school. Hey, we've suddenly created a problem, haven't we? And that's what we love in our writing. That's what we love in our stories, when there's a problem and we need to solve them. Yes, I love that. Crash into a tree. Brilliant. Any other ideas, feel free to put them in the comments box. Do let me know. Fantastic. And don't forget, also I must remind you, don't forget, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click that subscribe button, click the bell button so you get notifications. Do give it a click for our next lesson. It's going to be next week. Don't forget it. Super. Let's move on, shall we? Let's move on. I'm so excited by this. This is brilliant. Right, we've got a few questions for you now. Few questions. Now, Key Stage 1 learners, give the first question a go. Key Stage 2 learners, I would expect you to know the answers to these, all right? I'll read them to you, and we're going to go through them, all right? So, it says, where do you think the girl in the picture's house is? That's question 1. Where do you think the girl in the house, the girl in the picture's house is? Where's her house? Where's her house? What do you think her school looks like? Okay, what do you think her school looks like? That's question 2. In what ways might it be similar or different to your school? Okay, what ways is it similar or different to your school? And how do you think the girl is feeling at the moment? Now, quite a few questions here. You guys can watch this video back at any time. It will be posted online later on. Feel free to come back to some of these questions. But Key Stage 1 learners, have a think about that first one. Key Stage 2, I'm expecting you to be able to write at least an answer for each of those, and if you can, in a full sentence. Right, let's go back to some of the examples that people have given me with regards to what could happen next in the story. Zach says she could fall off and get lost. Zach, that's an awesome idea. She could fall off and get lost, and she might not be able to find her way to school. Oh, maybe the rope breaks as well. Oh, yeah, maybe the rope breaks and she can't get to school or get home. Hey, I love this. It's got really lovely ideas. It would take 10 days to reach the school. Oh, I love that suggestion. Well done. Love that. Do put your name against the comment. If you do drop us a comment, let me know, because I want to be able to say thank you for the comment. That was brilliant. It could take her 10 days. What's she going to do over 10 days? She got to eat over those 10 days. What's she going to do? What's she going to do? She's lost in the jungle for 10 days, trying to get to school. She just wants to do maths. What happens next? Super. Let's get back to our questions then. Where do you think the girl in the picture's house is? Right. Well, these are open questions, which mean they could have any answer, really, don't they? So, where do you think the girl's house is? Well, where do you think? Where do you think the house is? I think, me personally, I think it's going to be up the hill, isn't it? It's going to be on top of the forest. She might live in a tree house. That would be cool. She lives in a tree house. Hey, like that. I like that idea. Antonia, in a forest. Yes, she could live. Her house could be in a forest. I think this is definitely. She's definitely going to live in a forest. She's definitely not living in the high street. She's not living next door to me. She's not living down the road. She's not living in the city, is she? She's taking a zip wire to school. Crazy. Okay, think about question 2 then. What do you think her school is like? What do you think her school is like? Well, what do you think her school is like? Well, I think it's not going to be a normal school, is it? It's going to be like a jungle school. Maybe she goes to school with monkeys. Maybe she's a monkey school. Maybe she goes to school with Mr. Monkey. Of course, maybe. You never know. Hey, like I said, just jot a few answers down on your piece of paper. This exercise is to get us thinking about possibilities. What could be? When we do any creative writing, it's great to think outside of the box, outside the shed. Think about ideas that are way out there, not something that everyone else thinks of. Think of something that no one else has thought of. That's the stuff that really, really gets me going. It's really good stuff, that. On a mountain, I love that. Yes, I love that. Awesome. Where's question 4? Oh, you are so clever. Mr. Bates has missed out question 4, hasn't he? Oh dear, sorry, my bad, my fault. I've missed out question 4. Don't worry, don't panic. Just do 5 and make it 4. I knew it was too good to be true. I knew I'd get something wrong somewhere. I always do, don't I? I always get something wrong. Amelia says she is feeling adventurous. Also, why is there no number 4? Because Mr. Bates, I can't count. I can count, but I obviously missed it off. I'm sorry, I missed it off. Mr. Bates, slap on the wrist. Sorry, I missed question 4. So, what do you think a school's like could be in the jungle? Question 3 then. In what ways might it be similar or different to your school? Well, loads of different ways, couldn't it? How do you think? How do you think it could be different? 1, my school doesn't have a zip wire attached to it. That's number 1. It would be cool if this place had a zip wire attached to it, though. I'd love that. Differences. What else is different about it? Well, it's in the wood or the forest. She's like Tarzan. Love that idea. Absolutely love that. Her house floats. Fantastic, Lorenzo. I love that idea. Her house could float, and maybe that's why she zip wires to it. Love these ideas. Hey, these are all lovely little starters, little tasters to get you going with a story that could flow afterwards, all right? It's all about thinking and coming up with stuff outside of our box. I love it. Happy to go to school. She's very happy to go to school. I think she is happy to go to school, Reese. I think he is happy. I think she is happy to go to school, isn't she? Yeah. The class is in space. Is that what it says? Class in space? Don't know how I feel about that. Or it could be the class is in snakes. Snakes? Snake class? Oh, goodness. And Michael thinks that it might be a superhero school. Michael, I love that idea. Could be a superhero school. Maybe Lucy is a superhero. Hey, these are beautiful ideas. This is what we want to tap into. As a Shed School, this is what I love. It's that creative thinking, getting us to tap into those ideas and those thoughts, which are a bit wacky and a bit crazy, but they're the best ones. Yeah, absolutely. Why couldn't it be a superhero school? Lucy is a superhero in training. I love that. There's a wizard school, Hogwarts. There's a school for aliens, quag dogs. I just made it up. But why couldn't there be a school for superheroes? That'd be so good. Maybe it's a survival school. Yes, I love that. A school's in the dark jungle. Hey, you've used an adjective. Well done. I love that. Describing that jungle. It's not just any jungle. It's a dark jungle. Brilliant. Add those into our writing. Jot them down. Give them a little, yeah, put that in there, add that in. It's kind of like a recipe. It's kind of like adding a bit here, adding a bit here, adding a bit more flavour. Dark woods. Oh, you know what? Deep dark woods. Oh, you know what? Make it a little bit more crazy and go, the crazy deep dark woods festered with living chickens. I don't know, but you get my drift. What is she holding? I don't know what she's holding. Lucy, what are you holding? Don't know. Hey, your story, make it up. The teachers are animals and the head teacher's a lion. Oh, yes, I love that. Tarzan, I think that's really good. And Kato, hi to you as well, hi. Super. I think we've done enough from that task. Remember, you can always come back to these, all right? Come back to them. We're going to be doing more of these next week, 1 o'clock. But hey, let's move on because I want to get going with our main bit of the story now, our main bit of today's lesson. Can you answer these questions? Try and answer them in full sentences. Yeah, whenever we answer a question, do try and put it in a full sentence, which means use some of the question in your answer. Really great way to make sure you've got a full sentence. Otherwise, it could just be a bit short. Like, what do you think a school's like? Great. Nice. Brilliant. Add a bit more in there. I think a school is really beautiful because I love the woods and I love monkeys. I don't know. But add a bit more detail in there. Perfect. Right, let's move on. Marshmallow clap for everybody. Big marshmallow clap. If you've never done a marshmallow clap before, pretend there's a marshmallow in between your fingers and give it a squeeze. Like that. Right, super well done, guys. That's our starter for today. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling warmer. Are you feeling warmer? I think so. I think we're ready to go. Let's get going with our main bit of our lesson today. Now, I'm going to ask you a question now. I'm going to sip my water and I'm going to ask you a question. Delicious H2O. I love H2O. It's so good for my body. Hey, have you ever thought an item in your house might have magic powers? Have you ever thought that? I know I have. I've thought, you know what, that old kettle over there, I think it might be magic. Have you ever thought that? Have you ever thought that at home? Have a little look around your room now. I wonder if you notice anything going, hey, that looks a bit magical. Because there's been loads and lots of stories about magic items in your house that already exist. There's loads of them out there. Things like bed knobs and broomsticks. If you've ever seen this film, it's brilliant. I'm showing my age, but it's brilliant. And it's a magic bed. Oh, I know. A magic bed knob that you screw on and it magics the bed. Woo, you can fly anywhere you want. How cool is that? Awesome, mate. The magic key. Books that you might have read at your school about a magic object. Taking Biff and Chip to a magic destination. A magic key. Bernard's watch. Really showing me age now, aren't I, mums and dads? Cheers, yeah, alright, yeah, that's how old I am. Bernard's watch. A magic watch that stops time. Hey, a magic item that he had in his house. And penny crayon. Really showing me age. Penny crayon. Magic pencils that when she drew things, they came to life. A magic pencil. So I wonder if you've ever thought about any items in your house being magical. And today, and over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be thinking about magic items. And we'll be writing a story about a magic item in your house. That's right, in your house. Right, let's have a little look at this then. So, I would like you to take a look. Look around your room. That's right. Right now, right this second, I would like you to have a good look around your room. Stand up. Have a look. Have a look. Have a good look around the room that you are in. All right? Have a good, solid look with your eyes. I would now like you to find something in that room that is a noun. What's a noun? It's a thing, isn't it? It's an item. It's a water bottle. It's a pen. It's a vase. Be careful, not anything precious and not anything dangerous. Disclaimer, please look after yourselves. But I'd like you to find something. It might not be in the room. I'm going to give you a bit of a break. You can go out a little bit further if you want to. I would like you to find something, but I would like this thing to be an everyday household object. Nothing particularly special. Something that you could just pick up and go, hey, found it. Like this. A spoon. Okay? I'd like you to get something that is in your room that is just something that is in there. Something that's there. A pen, a spoon, something that you can see around you, something that's in that room. Okay? Once you've got it, come back to your computer, come back to your tablet, come back, that's it, come back. Or come back to mum's phone. Come back, come back, come back. Don't go too far. Lovely, sit back down. Lovely. Ready? Perfect. Right. And now, we are going to describe that item. Okay? Describe that item. Now, if you are with your mum or dad, or if you're with your brother or sister, or anybody else in the room, feel free to describe that item to them verbally, which means when you talk to them. Tell them what it is. Tell them what it is. If you are by yourself today, don't worry. I would like you to think about what that item looks like and how you can describe it. Talk to yourself. If you need to, talk to yourself. Talk it out loud. Okay? For mums and dads, if you need some more help on adjectives, which we're briefly looking at today, do head over to YouTube. Head over to our summer school page. Monday the 27th of July, I did a full lesson on adjectives and what an adjective is. You can pop over there, do click subscribe, and you'll be able to find out what it's all about. What it's all about. It's there. Oh, you're going to...
But that's a very boring sentence, because you haven't got an adjective in there.
Hey, it's me. It's like Inception. That was me a year ago.
Go on then.
All right, that's good. Right. Thank you, Mr. Bates. Thank you. Right, so we're going to be writing some adjectives today. That's basically what it is, isn't it? We're describing what this item looks like. We're going to write some adjectives. Okay, so on your piece of paper, I'm going to give you exactly the task to do in a second, but you can just jot down some words to start with. What does this thing look like? Okay, I'm not worried about spelling. I'm not worried about you spelling this correctly. I'm just worried about you putting some ideas down. Okay? If you're talking it through with mum or dad or anyone who's there about what this item looks like, brilliant. Okay? If you're on your own and you're saying them out loud, brilliant. If you want to jot some down, even better. Okay? So, describe what your item looks like. Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. You're so good. Right, here's some words that could help you. What's the colour of it? What colour is that item? Is it black? Is it white? Is it pink? Is it yellow? Brown? Purple? Orange? Red? Green? Blue? What colour is it? Great way to describe something. Really great way to describe something. What it looks like. My water bottle is green. Perfect way to describe something. The size. Small, tiny, little, medium, large, huge, gigantic, big, short, tall. Tell me, how big is it? Is it big? Is it small? Is it tiny? Is it minuscule? Is it gigantuan? Is that a word? I made it up. No, I think it's a word. Describe it. What is it like? What does it feel like? Is it soft? Is it smooth? Is it furry? Is it hairy? Is it sticky? Is it bumpy? Is it curved? Is it rigid? All these words can be used to describe what you're looking at. Beautiful words to use in our writing. These are excellent ways of making our writing exciting as what we want. And the shape, yeah, square, round, oval, curved, straight, wide, narrow, crooked, flat, wavy. All beautiful words to describe what it looks like. What it looks like. What items have you got home? Oh, best thing is a classic car magazine. Oh, a classic car magazine. I love that. What's that magazine feel like? Is it soft? Bumpy? Is it slippery? Okay, good. A big blue furry magic hat. Oh, I love that. blue, furry, colour, texture. Great ways to describe things. Hello to Max and Lexi. Max and Lexi back in the shed. Woo, 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 woo. Choo, choo. Perfect stuff. Right, excellent. Let's have a little look. So, your activity for today. This is what I would like you to do. I would like you to draw that item. Okay, draw that item. And then around the item, I would like you to come up with some words that describe what that item is like, what it looks like, what it feels like. Okay, key stage 2, you guys can add a little bit further. You can write some sentences about what that item is like. Okay, you can add a little bit more. I'm expecting more than just a word from you guys. I'm expecting more of a sentence, a noun phrase about what that thing is like. So, first of all, draw your item. This is an item that I found in my house. I drew it yesterday. I drew it, and there we go. It is a telephone. Yeah, it's an old-fashioned telephone, if you didn't know. It's an old-fashioned telephone, and that sits on my mantelpiece. And I saw it there, and I thought, hey, I wonder if that could be magic. It'd be cool if it is. So, I drew the item. Not very good, but doesn't matter. Don't judge me, it's not very good. But that's the item. So, I've drawn my item. And this is what you guys are going to be doing today. Add adjectives around the edge, describe the item. So that is your task. Add some adjectives around your item to describe what that thing is like. What is it? I've done some here. So telephone tells me what it is. Vintage, meaning old. Oh, old. I put old as well, just in case you weren't sure what vintage was. Black. So I'm describing it in colour. Tall. It's a very tall item that sits on my mantelpiece. Metal. There's some metal parts on it. It's also made of wood. I could go into so much detail, couldn't I? I didn't mention what it felt like. I could say it's smooth. I could say that the top bit was rough. I could say that the cord was windy and twisted and knotted. I could say that it was an item that was used a long time ago. People used it to speak on the phone. Okay, these are all those details you can put in around your picture of your item. Okay, so task today: draw your item. Add in some adjectives around the outside. This is going to form the basis of the next few weeks of work here at the Shed School. We are going to create a story about your item and about the journey that it could take you on. I personally am so excited by the idea of you having an item in your house that could be an everyday item that potentially could take you to another world. That is the enjoyment of writing, because you navigate your own journey. Doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, it's where you want to go. And we're going to be working together over the next couple of weeks to create something fantastic. So, that's your task for today. Draw your item, adjectives around the outside. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant! I'm angry because about the people in my classic car magazine. Oh, so angry. I also like my Lego constructions. Hey! What's cooler than a magazine that could potentially be magic? Maybe that classic car magazine, not only is it magic, but it also, if you open it to a classic car, you're suddenly in that classic car. Hey, I'm already loving where this is going. We're going along those paths, aren't they? Hey, today your task is that. Fantastic stuff. So let's just have a think about what we've been learning today. Okay? A noun is an object, it's a person, it's a place. It's what you picked up in your home. That magazine, that telephone is a noun, okay? Really good thing to remember that a noun is a thing, it's an item, it's a something, it's a someone. Me and you are nouns, okay? Adjectives help describe what the noun is, okay? This is a water bottle, but it's a green water bottle. It's a smooth water bottle. It's a small water bottle, okay? These are all words we can use to describe what the item is or what the noun is. That's what's important. That's what you need to be adding into your writing, okay? Those lovely wow words. Make them juicy. I love a juicy word. Make it juicy, please. Perfect. Righty-o. And if you want a bit of an extra task today, I would like you to think about this. If someone had to describe you, what word would you use, or what words would you use? That is your extension. If you want to have a little bit more of a task today, give that a go. If someone had to describe you, what words would they use? Brilliant. That's our activities for today. Hey, you guys have done a super job today. Give yourself a big marshmallow clap. Awesome sauce. Now, you guys can put the work in at home, but what I really want to see is your work. So share it with me. Let me see what you've come up with today. Mums and dads, all you need to do, take a photo, share it with the Shed. You can do this via Facebook. You can do this via Twitter. You can do it via Instagram. Share it with me. If you don't have any of those platforms, drop me an email, info@theshedschool.co.uk. I want to see what work you've come up with so I can share with the rest of the Shed community to give them some inspiration, okay? To give them something to go on. Let's see your work. Share it with me today. Please don't forget, do like and share this video with all of your friends and family. And don't forget to subscribe on YouTube as well. Click that button, that bell button, so you get notifications when we next go live. Awesome stuff. Hey, that was wicked. I really love that. I just love that we can make stuff up like that. There are things we can just recreated. So lovely that we just got this kind of bubbling story underneath everything else going, hey, this world's a bit crazy right now, but what we can do is create some fantastic stories together. It's so exciting. It's so exciting. I absolutely love it. Right, before we go, we better say hello to my dear friend. He's been here. He's been listening, and he's loved the suggestions and everything, really. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome Mr. Monkey. Here he is. Hey, Mr. Monkey. How are you, mate? All right, stop bowing. Yeah, go stop bowing, please. Stop bowing. Good. How are you? Good. Fantastic stuff. Excellent stuff, mate. Well done. What? What's their task? They know what their task is. What's your task? Well, you can pick an item at home and write about it. Yeah, that would be good. What? Can you pick a banana? Well, I suppose you could pick a banana. Pick a banana off a tree? Well, yeah, they do come up. No, not pick a banana off a tree. No. Oh, forget it. You can have a magic banana. What? You excited? Mr. Monkey's excited. Right, well, hey, you guys know the task today. Yeah, don't forget to share it with us here at the Shed. Do not forget, up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Share it with us. We'd love to see your creations for today's lesson, all right? What? Oh, yeah, don't forget to remind you, of course. Hey, don't forget, all of our lessons are up online, up on YouTube. They're all on demand. Please do have a little look on there. We've covered every topic in English, particularly for Key Stage 1 learners. Do have a little look on there. Do like and subscribe. Anything else I need to remind them? Oh yeah, we'll be back next week. 1 o'clock next week. We'll see you for another live lesson here in the Shed. Until then, exactly, stay safe, stay creative, and we will see you next week, everybody. Have a wicked week, and we'll see you then. Can't wait to see your work. Bye, everybody. See you later. Bye.